There's also some worse debt, okay? And that's debt to buy depreciating assets. Cars go down in value. Phones go down in value. iPads go down in value. Boats go down in value. RVs go down in value. Furniture, clothing, travel. None of those go up in value. They all go down in value, and you want to be very careful about ever using debt for things that go down in value.
Well, that's hard because you named some things that are just lifestyle issues. I have to have clothes. I have to live in a. I have to live in a place. I have to have a car.
I will tell you a little story. Like, I've bought my cars for cash for the last 25 years. I haven't done a loan on a car since I was a second lieutenant in the Army. And you want to know what? I now have a car payment. But the reason I did it was because I got interest rate at 1%. And for me, I have the money that I can pay it off. So it wasn't like I was using it as debt. But I mean, when I can get something at 1% and spread that thing out over a few years, I'm okay with that because I'm earning better than 1% in my other investments. And so for me, it's the first time I've had a car payment in 30 years. So again, I think I'm not talking out of both sides of my mouth there, I don't think, because I've got the adequate resources to pay for cash. I'm choosing to use debt for my advantage because I got a lower interest rate. But in general, it does not make sense to take a lot of debt on depreciating assets.
Okay, so we want to have an appreciating asset. Actually, the only things I can think of is savings. Getting into the kind of investments and savings accounts that'll secure my future. If I'm going to take a loan, like you've suggested on your house, one of the big things I can see is it's so low now, 1%. Sometimes cash is king, and you want to be able to have in these times. You don't know, are you guaranteed a job?
Right.
Maybe you need to have some cash. And most planners talk about having 90 days. I think we need to pull that out to about 6 months.
At least 6 months. At least 6 months. And cash is king. And especially if we see a low interest rate, deflationary type environment, which I believe that we're going to be in for a very long time, cash is king and cash flow is king. All right. But let me just elaborate on this depreciating asset thing. So let's say you take a loan on a car, and traditionally rates were 7, 5, 7, 8, 9%. Well, what would happen is the value of the car is going down, but the price you're paying for the car is going up because those interest rates keep, if you buy a car for $10,000 and you're financing it at 7 or 8%, you're going to pay 20 or 25,000 by the time that car's done. You're not paying 10, but yet your car is worth less than the 10. And you're going to be paying $20,000 for a car that in 5 years is worth $2,000. And that's where it doesn't make any sense. And so, be very careful with that.